Hey guys, welcome. This is Cam Callender here with the MSI Concepts. Who's ready to build a business and grow their business meetup group? We wanted to highlight this month the software that I use to grow all of my businesses, multiple businesses that I have. I use this software to develop my websites, do my social media, host different webinars. It comes with a ton of tools and all of my email marketing campaigns. Right now, their Black Friday deal, you can still get access to it through the end of the month. You will get 90% off of your first month and a $50 Fiverr credit, as they do have Fiverr Builderall certified specialists that you can contract on Fiverr. So you'll get a $50 credit to use on Fiverr to help jumpstart getting your business and everything built with the tools that Builderall offers. And that is using Black Friday 90 as the promo code when you sign up. You'll want to go to the msiconcept.com to get enrolled. I'll definitely throw that in the description and the chat. So you'll want to get enrolled there to get access to this discount and code. But I want to share these plans and share this is how I grow my business online. It is the tool and marketing suite that I utilize for all of my different businesses, all wrapped in one place. So I'll go and jump into the plans that are offered. There are three main plans that are offered depending on the scale and sizability of your business and what you need. You have the Essentials plan, which I'll go into what comes into each of these plans. But the main difference is how many subscribers you're going to get to your email campaigns. That's likely going to be the main deciding factor. There are a few other features, which we'll go through in just a second, that you will see more of once we get those things going. So definitely make sure that you are looking at those different features, as we will cover those as well. And then the premium if you have over 25,000 email subscribers. So it just kind of depends on where you are in each of those platforms, but you'll be able to see the different tools that you'll get with each on the Essentials, Advanced, and Premium. And so depending on which tools that you do need, such as the social media auto poster, that is where you're going to need to jump up to the advanced plan. So you can see you get pretty much a lot here with the Essentials plan. You're going to get the email marketing campaigns for up to 1,000 subscribers. So if you have less than that, you get super checkout, you get web bots for your chats, you can get a domain and email manager, so you can have professional emails connected to your domains. So you're not using a Gmail email address, you'll have a professional email address attached to your actual URL. You can also connect with WordPress. But then if you need to get into more of the tools, such as getting into WhatsApp and Telegram and SMS messaging, then you'll need to get more into the advanced. And then if you need to get more of the e-learnings, if you want, and you want to set up your own CRMs and things of that nature, then you're going to get more into the full marketing, where you can start to do that for others and set up your own agency and get into webinars, start to build more and have video hosting. So you can see these additional tools that you'll get on the full marketing suite setup, which is the most expensive, but you can see all of the tools. So you just kind of look at which tools that you need, and then that will help you decide which plan to get, or you fit with what's in your budget at the time, and then you expand in as your business grows. You grow into those additional advanced tools later on. So you can upgrade as time goes on. So definitely wanted to share that, since that Black Friday deal is going through the end of the month. Again, that is Black Friday 90 as the promo code to enter in. So you will definitely want to utilize that. If you are looking to grow your business online, this is the tool that I utilize on everything. So we've got some members into the group. So I'll open up go stop the screen share and open up for everybody that is in the group. I think I've let everybody in now and make sure there isn't anybody else waiting. And welcome. And then you guys can all unmute now. Open it up to the floor. Welcome everyone to the group. Definitely open forum now. If you have any questions on your particular business, just wanted to get that highlight out first. What I utilize to grow my businesses online with the marketing suite that I use. And welcome everyone. Casey, looks like I have you on first.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
Doing good. Just enjoying the day so
Glad to
far.
hear it.
Yeah, just we really haven't started the business yet. I just got named the LLC and working on a product for college students,
Okay.
trying to find help out with trying to find new ideas and everything for dorm rooms and shared living spaces. So
Gotcha.
yeah, really getting going with that and trying to get IP and things like that on any products I'm working on.
Okay. And so is it going to be a platform of like kind of trying to look for housing, or what's the
No, it's
kind of idea?
yeah, well, it's going to be a product for like room dividers for shared living spaces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and trying to find out where to really get going and starting with how to get business actually going. So it's starting from the bottom basically right now.
Gotcha. Definitely understandable. So far, you said you've gotten the LLC. Have you gotten a website domain? Anything of that nature?
No, but I'm working on that actually.
Okay. Yeah, definitely suggest getting that set up. Now that you've gotten your LLC, that at least gives you the name. Try to get something you can look to get something to match with your LLC. But even if not, you can always get a DBA on top of your LLC if it fits better with your name that you're going to be marketing, depending on what you named your LLC. But definitely get a website going, because that's going to be a good thing to have, because then you can start to capture potential leads ahead of getting your product set up. And then once you get fully launched, if you've already got a mailing list going of people that are potentially interested in that, then you can easily send out an email to that saying, hey, we've finally launched our product. Here's what we've got. And then you can start to capture those early on by getting that website and things going. I always recommend with a business, get a website started and start capturing leads for potential, let them know things are coming, and then start to get that way, because you can start to build a potential buyers list well before you even launch your business. And then that gets you off to an immediate fast launch. You have people all ready to reach out to as soon as you launch your business officially.
That's good advice.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. Did you have any other questions that you wanted to get on?
Um, well, I guess I'm just trying to figure out just getting involved with this business group.
Yes.
Yeah, just really learning as I go. I mean, I was curious to see what goes on in this group and networking and things like that.
Definitely. Yeah. So far I've just taken over the group. It was previously a different group. Meetup asked me to take it over. So I've launched several businesses. So I came here to kind of get started with helping people getting their business launched. And as the group grows, then we can start to do more networking events and things of that nature. But as of right now, a lot of people are jumping on that are just in your same area. They're just getting their businesses started. So as we get things launched and as the businesses grow, then we can continue to do different events and different meetup groups. So I have different venues that we can meet up already with my other groups that I host. So
That's
we
cool.
definitely want to get those things going. But right now, mostly it's been Zoom calls, letting people get started, seeing where their businesses are at and what they need to go to the next level.
That's helpful. That's cool though.
Definitely. And we've got a few others on. And who do looks like we've got, is it Dana or Dana?
Dana.
Dana.
Yep.
All right, Dana. Looks like you're up next on the list. Brings you to the group. Where are you at in your business?
Well, I've been in business for a while. I'm just trying to do I have a web-based business. So I'm just trying to network more. I'm actually trying Are you in I'm sorry, may I ask if you're based in Las Vegas?
No, I'm not based in Vegas. I'm in
Oh,
Arizona.
oh, okay. Just trying to get some more networking and figure out more places to network. That's all. In Las Vegas, actually,
Yeah,
or wherever.
yeah, definitely. Online is a big space. I may ask what's your like one of your featured products in your e-commerce business?
Well, I pretty much right now I just do like dolls. I do like a lot of Halloween dolls, but I do also
Okay.
sell like women's accessories and mostly like women's accessories and things like that.
Nice. Yeah, and definitely if you've got something that's custom, I would suggest maybe an Etsy location.
Mhm.
Etsy has some good marketing to their stores. but definitely online is going to be huge with e-commerce. And then if you have those products, maybe look for any type of trade shows that are available in Las Vegas area. I used to do that with one business that I had when I was down in Tucson. I would hit a lot of trade shows and gem shows when I had a jewelry business. So I'd hit a lot of trade shows. So it could be something that you can find a local trade show or something of that same niche in that area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, let me write that down. So you said trade shows and as far as like optimizing, because I'm trying to get like more traffic to my website, do you recommend I mean mostly like Facebook ads, doing it myself like with Instagram, TikTok, or just having a company optimize my site? I don't really like to have people just do everything for me and I don't know what's going on. So I'm a hands-on person, so I can, know what's going on. But what do you recommend as far as
Definitely.
getting more traffic to the site?
Yeah, paid traffic is a good way, but you'll have to find a good source that really has the target of traffic that you're looking for your type of customer. Facebook can be good because you can narrow some things down based on likes and other processes that Facebook has already identified from their member base. So you can use social media to try and target more people. I would suggest social media because then you're going to have more of a way to kind of drill down and kind of target a little bit more versus some of the places that optimize. They're going to be looking at certain keywords and whatnot to try and drive traffic to your website, which may or may not hit your target audience quite as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
it really comes down to your target audience on the platform that you utilize. If you're seeing that you're getting more traction from something that you posted on Instagram versus on Facebook, I would think with dolls and accessories, it's likely going to be better on Instagram because somebody could see that image and be like, oh, I want that item. So I would say Instagram might be a better location, and then they're under Facebook as well. So you'll have some of those different drill down metrics from if you have your profile, definitely set it to professional mode, and they'll get some different avenues for you to advertise in that direction.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Sure thing. Glad to help. And then we've got Rob on as well. You're up next. Or sorry, Dan, did you have any other questions?
I did have one more quick one.
Yes.
I was wondering, it's okay. Do you recommend doing influencers, like paying influencers?
You can, but then again, it's one of those things where you got to look at their targets. If they've got some influence into an area that you think would resonate with I would think definitely a female influencer if you've got female accessories, because she's likely going to have a female-based audience. So it really just depends on the influencer's audience. So if they've got an audience that would resonate with your product line, for all means, yeah, definitely. You got to kind of take into account that market cap of what you're going to earn versus what you're paying that influencer. But yeah, you can always definitely test that out. Say if you pay an influencer, $500 or whatever for a post or whatever it happens to be, see what revenue you get back from that.
Right, I see.
And then you can decide if you want to continue that route or not.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you so much.
But yeah, that's definitely something you can test out.
Okay, thank you.
Sure thing. And then I've got Rob up next. Thanks for joining, Rob. And what brings you to the group? And where are you at in your business?
Hey Kim, thanks for allowing me in. I'm not really sure what kind of group this is. I think you have some good conversations kind of going on right now. Especially I was listening to Casey, some of his challenges and some of the challenges of Dana. My name is Rob Pickering. I'm based out of Cleveland, Ohio. I run a social platform. We are a platform, no kids, no chaos, no politics. We are an all-in-one business platform. So basically, when you take a look at social media out there, and just to let you know, our platform is very large. We're sitting on Apple and Google Play Market. You can also download it directly on our website. But this is no flyby. We got several millions of dollars that are already tied up into the actual platform, but it's truly, Kim, an all-in-one business platform. So if you look at business today, for example, Casey was identifying a website. I've been in business a long time to kind of take a step back. My background is in telecom. I ran the state of Ohio for AT&T. I ran a large financial institution, 250 loan officers, hired, fired, trained. But I did that for about 7 or 8 years. And my background is also in online sales. So I ran a very large online marketing company since 2006, and I'm the founder and CEO of a company called No Card. My biggest challenge is the reason that we built our platform the way that we did is the challenges that all of these people right on this call are actually experiencing, all the way from the baseline of where Casey's at in the beginning, all the way to kind of where Dana's at right now. And I definitely take my hat off to all of them. And I mean this very, very sincerely, regardless if you engage with our product or you don't. I think it's absolutely awesome. And I know there's just 4 of us on this call right now, but Dana and Casey, I take my hat off to you because you are taking the time out of your day to try to learn something. Okay. And I mean that sincerely. That's the first step. That really is the first step. In business, the challenge with business today, especially small business, especially the world that we live in, Dana, you had some really, really great questions. And I never want to, Cam, just, hopefully this can be just open dialogue, because I never want to go against, I don't want to go against you. I'm just going to give you my kind of boots on the street. I've been in business a long time. One of our largest problems that we have is people in today's world, they don't know where to market and advertise. If you talk to 90%, folks, 90% of where you get your business, they're going to tell you word of mouth. If I were to talk to Dana right now and say, Dana, where do you get your business? She gets her business word of mouth. She gets her business through referral, someone basically referring her off. Those are overall statistics. The challenge with it is you have to ask yourself, how does Dana's in a niche market? Well, Dana, listen to me. You can have a lot of success in what you're doing. Okay. You have to just identify and connect to that niche market, which maybe you can corner that market on. You follow me? So yeah. The world is super huge, and you can definitely corner yourself in the market. Casey, you're in an awesome position right now because you haven't spent massive money. Okay. I've spent a lot of money, trial and error, and falling in, and you guys ready? Buying into sales pitches. Okay. Don't buy the sales pitches. Okay. When you look at like social media, just so we're clear, was never designed for business. Facebook, Instagram, they were never designed for business. They just never were. Okay. The challenge that you run into is if you don't connect to the algorithms of social media, and social media algorithms have greatly changed even over the past 6 months. They have an audience of 4.7 billion people on the platform. But the reality is if you can't connect, if you're not embedded in that algorithm, it's going to be very, very unlikely that you're actually going to connect to your users. What I always recommend is start with your sphere of influence first. I'm not talking about just like friends and family. I'm talking about the close niche community of who you kind of surround yourself with. Casey, in your situation, when you have a website, when you're looking to build a website, before you even build a website, ask, what am I going to do with my website? I don't care if you went out there and you built $1,000 website. There's a lot of companies out there, Wix.com, GoDaddy has their website builders. You can do them. The problem with it is, Casey, you're going to find yourself on an island all by yourself. So you're going to say, I got the most kick-ass website out here. This thing is amazing, but now what? Does that make sense? So now you're on an island by yourself and you're like, okay, well, this thing just becomes an online brochure. Folks, we got 1.9 billion websites that are just sitting out there in cyberspace because no one can get to them, right? That no one even knows that you're out there. So not promoting my product, Cam, and I don't mean to be domineering on here. I'm just, hopefully there's only 4 of us, so we're just kind of having some open dialogue here. Yes. Is at the end of the day, you got to tie yourself into a community. So our product is a community. So for example, if I wanted to find Dana, I could actually type in a keyword and I can actually find Dana right on our platform. But more importantly, I can refer her. More importantly, Casey, depending on what you do, I can actually go in and within 5 seconds, even what Cam's doing, within 5 seconds, I can go in, type, find his profile. More importantly, he can put photos, videos, social posts. I can share his social posts. I can follow his social posts. And what if I told you immediately I can start messaging Cam directly from our platform, exactly like your WhatsApp, right? Just like social, just like your networking. So you're talking about an all-in-one business platform, all tied up. And the power behind it is, Casey, in your situation, guess what? You don't need a website because my product actually converts into a fully responsive site online. You have an app. It controls everything. If I go on your website, Casey, don't you want to know what I'm doing on your website? Don't you want to know where I'm clicking, where my interest level is? Dana, let's just say if you did a couple videos, don't you want to know that I clicked on those videos? So the foundation also is reporting. We report all that data right back to you. And my last thing, not dominary here, my last thing is just understand my entire platform was built on Sesame Street. Why do I say that? Because if I have to train you folks on this, it's very, very difficult for it to be adaptable. So right now we're exploding. We have a lot of users that are coming on from networkers, salespeople, entrepreneurs. And the main reason that we are is because when you're out there and you're fixing a problem and we have a solution, these platforms explode. We're not just another social media. We're not just another Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. We're an all-in-one business platform tackling a major, major problem that business owners are having today. And that's really why the platform is absolutely taking off. So I apologize, Cam, that I didn't even tell you what my product is. I wanted to address some of the issues here because I think that your folks have some very legit questions and concerns. And we've just been down this road. We've been down this road with social media. We've been down this road with websites. There's just a lot of things that we see that these companies make an incredible amount of money on: paid ads, search engine optimization, optimizing these websites. And in reality, in today's world, folks, it's all about being part of a community, listening to Cam, being a part of these calls, connecting, literally connecting with one another. I'm on these calls sometimes 3-4 hours a day. Okay. I just started on some of these platforms because meeting business owners and like-minded people like yourself, this is how our community grows.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Rob, for the input. Definitely. So yeah, that's why I come on here. I share my YouTube channel is live. We're on live right now, so this will be shared across YouTube as well. So that's all in there. So yeah, there'll be definitely different ways to connect. People will be able to reach out to you, find you. But yeah, like Rob said, when you're on the internet, there's a lot of space out there. But definitely, like I was saying, Dana, find your target markets. And once you could get into those markets, that's really where you're going to start to dive in deeper. And getting into those markets. And that's why I promote the marketing suite that I utilize, because it taps into so many different tools, from domains to websites, email, social media, different SMS, Telegram, WhatsApp. It's tied into all of that with the marketing suite. It is really a all-in-one marketing suite where you get everything all in one place, rather than trying to get different tools from every single different part and piece and trying to mash them all together. It's already all in one place. Yeah, definitely. Like Rob was saying, as we come together and connect, that's what this meetup group is really for, to connect, share ideas, help everybody get to the next level. That's what it's here for, Rob, to kind of what we're doing with this group is helping everybody get to the next level in their business. So that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, to share what I've done in my businesses, and tools and resources that I've used to grow and get to the next levels in my businesses, which I have multiple different ones running. And they're all, and people constantly ask me all the time, how do you have so many different businesses running? And the simple answer is technology. I use a lot of technology to run my businesses 24/7, because the technology is the #1 employee to have working for you. It works 24/7, 365, never takes a day off and never gets sick. So if you can incorporate technology into your business, I think that is the #1 thing to do, because it can constantly work for you all the time. I was sick last week and I had my businesses still running because they run through automation and technology. So my businesses are still running with or without me. And that's what a lot of people want to get to, is to eventually have their business where it's running passively and growing an income for them. That's essentially where most businesses want to get to, having that revenue rolling in. But definitely, I want to share that with everybody. Do you have anybody else that wants to speak up next? After Rob has dropped his information, any additional questions that have come up?
I can't think of anything at this time.
Okay. Sure thing. I know, Casey, you're just getting started, so your wheels are still turning on getting your business going. But definitely we'll be meeting every month. So it's going to be once a month on this group. If you do happen to miss a group, I'll try to get all of them recorded and onto the YouTube channel. It'll be under my meetups playlist, as I have a lot of different videos on my channel, but this will This particular group will be, and my other meetup groups will also be under the meetups playlist. So if you do happen to miss a meeting, you can catch the recap on YouTube under my YouTube channel, which is just under my name, Cam Callender, and the MSI concepts. So you'll be able to find that. It looks like we got chat here.
And then Cam, are people putting their contact information? Is this like a networking thing, or is that not? I put my information on there. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. You can.
Right
I
or
mean,
wrong,
as well. Because everybody connected in the group, you can also contact each other through Meetup. I know Meetup has a connection platform, so you can message through Meetup as well. But yeah, it's open forum. I usually just come in usually the format is about the first 10 minutes. I'll usually have a topic to present, which I'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. Like this time I presented the marketing suite because they had a Black Friday sale deal. But usually I'll take about 5 to 10 minutes to go over a quick topic, and then it's open forum.
Okay.
No, sorry, somebody's at my door. Dog's going to. Oh, sorry about that. Dog's gonna go off for a minute. Got a package getting delivered. But yeah, open forum on that rock. But definitely, share your contact. People will be able to reach out to you. They'll also be able to connect with you on Meetup, being part of the group, because it'll show everybody that's in the attending list. So it's easy to go and send them a message to connect further as well from the event Meetup.
Okay.
So
yeah, I just want to kind of respect that your format. I appreciate. Yeah. Thank you though.
What was the name of the meetup? I must have forgot. So I can look every month. What was the name of the meetup again?
Who's ready to grow their business is our meetup.
Oh, it's always the same name. Okay.
Yes, it's always the same.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think that was the only questions I had for right now, but just trying to, well, I do a lot of Halloween things. So, I was just looking on here now. It says total Halloween spending is expected to reach 12.2 billion in a year. So it's just a huge audience. It's just a unique audience. It's a niche business. So just trying to get in that. But I'm also expanding to do more just, regular accessories for women, not just Halloween. So just kind of having a hard time figuring out how to get my name out there, because when I get orders, I get people that are interested, but my issue is I need to be seen. So that's what I'm struggling with right now. So other than that was it. But thank you so much for your help. I appreciate that.
Dana, do you have a website?
Yeah, it's called dollydames.com. I'll spell it. It's kind of weird. It's DOLLY, like Dolly Parton. So Dolly and then Dames, which is D as in David, A, M as in Mary, E, S as in Sam. So dollydames.com.
So DAMES.com.
Right. Dollydames.com. Right.
And then all your contact information is on there also?
Yes, correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that anytime that you're like in a niche product like that, niche market, I mean, it basically just comes down to branding and cornering yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And basically kind of, being that dominatory space. I mean, sometimes it's even easier being in that niche market because it's not flooded. So you really don't have to work as hard as something that is, where there's, there's so many people out there, when I jump on like Facebook and things like that, I see everyone and their mother jumping on ChatGPT over a weekend, creating an ebook and selling it for $297. So what they do is they jump on these funnels, they create a through ClickFunnels that have a merchant account attached to it. And they go out there and blow out just a landing page. And I think that that's one of the large issues that we've seen is you don't really know what's real and what's not, because they just blow out these landing pages, and it's that mentality, act as if until you become, right? And it's that fake it till you make it. And the problem with it is there's real people like you that would say, all right, well, I'm going to pay $197 for something. That's a real $197 that's coming out of your pocket, right, Dana? And then you find out that it's nothing more than watered down ChatGPT that someone did over the weekend, just making money. And I think that that's really where we have to be a little cautious, because there's a lot of products that don't have value. Obviously, Cam's product, he sits on a pretty strong platform out there that is very integrated. Cam, I would imagine that there's several millions of dollars behind the developers who created that.
Oh, yes.
Right, and it's been around for a long time. So
Yeah, they actually have their
you know,
own AI that they're developing, and they've tied into ChatGPT, and that's included in the platform as well. So you
yeah.
already get that as part of your membership. So yeah, they tie into so many different pieces.
Yeah,
Okay.
so platforms like that, you kind of want to, you definitely want to investigate, platforms like that are real products. Sometimes I jump on these calls and I'm like, it's so crazy because it's just watered down garbage and there's no product behind it. You follow me? There's literally no product. I mean, with my company, and we have millions of dollars that are actually tied up. This is something that's been going on. We have a full development team, full design team, full what we call user interface team, full user experience team. I mean, we have dedicated teams, and it's just because we're out there selling an actual product through the App Store, the Google Play Market that's actually supported on AWS, Amazon Web Services. The whole idea is, can we solve a problem? And I definitely think, like, even Cam's platform also, which I'd really like to, Cam, if you want to send me some of that information, I'd love to kind of dive a little bit deeper also. I apologize, I was a few minutes late on this call, but I'd love to just kind of learn a little bit more about that platform also. Anytime that we're dealing with business people, so this goes for you, Cam, this also goes for you, Dana, you definitely want to tie yourself into like-minded people, regardless of what platforms. Thank you so much, Cam. Regardless of what platform that they're on, the space is big enough, right? I mean, we're worldwide. I mean, outside of like Iran and Russia, I mean, you can view No Card anywhere, knocard.com. You can view it anywhere because it actually is a hybrid. It's an app and a website. You follow me? So it can be, as long as you can get to a .com, you can go to No Card, knocard.com. So Cam, in this type of space, it's interesting, and I'd love to get your input. It's so crazy because I get on these and I'm blown away because this is a virtual space, right? And no one has any tools. This is what blows me away. No one has any tools such as like the product I have, No Card, to identify everything that you do. Does that make sense? So if I met Dana, and is it Dana or Dana? I apologize. I don't want to.
That's okay, Dana.
Dana?
Dana.
Dana. Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
like DAYNA.
Okay, awesome. So if I met like Dana, listen, even if I met Dana at like a Panera, I met her at Panera Bread and I rendezvous with her for 10, 15, 10 minutes. The real question is can I really get to know Dana in 3 minutes or 5 minutes? No. She has a lot to offer. So what we want to do is, even when we're meeting people face to face, I'm going to show you how quick it is. And I'm talking 5 seconds to share everything that you're doing. So Casey, you're in a position, share everything that you're doing right away, and then let that person digest everything that you're doing. But here's the thing, Dana, you can go into your car. If you shared stuff with Casey, in literally 5 minutes, you can just look down and you can see in real time what Casey's actually doing, what videos he's clicked on, what he's doing, how many times he's clicked on it, or if he hasn't done anything. And I think that in business today, rejection is a really, really big deal. I deal with a ton of network marketers. My background is in network marketing, direct selling also. So we have tens of thousands of people on teams. And one of the largest problems that people have, exactly what Cam said, Cam was talking about technology, keeps his business going. He's smart, right? He was sick, but the wheels keep on moving, brother, right? You got your autoresponders, you got your things still working. But guys, it's rejection. You go out there and you pitch this to friends, family, aunts, uncles. They know you. And they're going to say, Dana, that's never going to work. Okay. Good luck to you. That's never going to work. Right. And the problem with it is it's rejection. And traditionally, rejection will shut someone down ASAP. And just like Cam was talking about with technology, if you use technology the right way, and always remember this, folks, the law of numbers. You know why this entire platform works is because you can't debunk math. The more people that you share, the more people that view, the more people that view, the more people that do. Amen? That's how it works. The more people that will engage with you. So it comes down to having a product, and just hang with me, having a product like yours, Dana, like yours, Casey, that you can go out there and share. I'm not asking you to get on the phone, Dana. I'm not asking you to get on the phone, Casey. I'm not asking you to get on the phone, Cam. I'm saying go out there and share and let the technology filter the people that are interested. Some will, some won't. So what? Next, move on. Don't get caught up in, does he like it? Does he not like it? Do they like Halloween? Do they not? Do they not like what I just did? Who cares? Because business is all about timing. And that's the beautiful thing about our platform. It pegs when the timing is right. I may send Casey something, and I'd love to get your contact information, Casey.
All right.
I'd love to connect with Casey, but guess what? Casey may see, you know what, Rob? Man, I'm slammed right now. I could tell Cam's a busy guy. Cam may say, man, Rob, this platform, I'd love to kind of learn a little bit more. I'm doing these virtual meetings to connect, but maybe I'm busy right now, right? And instead of me taking on the rejection of like, oh man, that sucks, Cam, you're not even right, right? What's going to happen is my technology is going to take the rejection on. And you know what the technology is going to tell me? When Cam's ready. All of a sudden, I'm going to get a notification on my system and saying, hey, Cam's on your note card, Cam's clicking, Cam's watching videos, and that's going to give me the green light to send Cam a message. Now, I traditionally won't pick up the phone and call him, okay? And you know why, Cam? Because I respect your time, and it's as crazy as it sounds, it's not the most ethical way to just bang him on a phone call. I would send him a text message, say, hey, Cam, you got a couple of minutes? This is Rob Pickering, no card. I'd love to rendezvous with you for a few minutes. And then Cam is going to reply back to me and say, yeah, man, I've been clicking on your platform. I definitely have some questions. Maybe there's some collaboration that we can do. And that's what I love about these, because who knows who you're going to come in contact with? Who knows? You have to understand, Dana, Casey may not use your service. Okay, just hang with me. But you meeting Casey, he may have a friend that will light your whole world up. You see that? That's why this space right here, hooking up with Cam, doing his platform, autoresponders and things like that, it's quality information. One problem that people have is content. Listen, I've been on some of these things and it blows me away. And I just get we're starting to do these calls also. We're organizers on these calls. What I wanted you guys to do is I wanted you guys to get value and connection. So I want you to, just like Cam stepped in, he's going to show you some value of this platform. And then now we need to do this. Now we need to connect. I want to know who Cam is. And here's my thing I want everyone to understand. If there's anything that you remember about me at all, number one tip in business. You ready? Serve. Serve. Don't look at yourself, Casey. Don't look at yourself, Dana. Don't look at yourself. Look at me and say, Rob, how do I assist? Rob, what can I do for your business? Casey, forget everything that I do behind the scenes. Casey, tell me about your business. Tell me how I can assist you. I'm going to give you, I'm 40. I'll be 48 actually this week, guys, 29th of November. I want to learn more about Casey's business. When I dive into Casey, I can start to say, Casey, this is what I would do, because I'm going to give you literally 30 years of solid business advice and help streamline to get you to the fast track, because we've already done all this stuff. And one thing that you're going to learn about me is I will never, ever, ever tell you what Main Street's telling you. Main Street is go do Facebook, go do Instagram, pay for the paid ads, do this, do SEO, go build your website. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to fast track you. So much of it is trash. If you don't have quality content and you don't have a strategy, I'm telling you, do not spend your money on it. I'm just telling you. And I mean, guys, we have systems for $15 a month to a lifetime fee of $400. Okay, imagine that, a lifetime fee of $400. You don't pay anything else. No hosting fees, no nothing. Okay, and I'm just telling you, there's things that we can do. So, for example, Cam has a system that is a hardcore back end system. Is that correct, Cam? You can load leads in there and you can manage contacts, right?
Yeah, you can have your own CRM, manage content. Like, it manages my social media. Like I was saying, I was sick. My social media runs entirely through this platform for months at a time. Like, I can literally set a campaign for an entire year if I wanted to.
Right. So one thing is, you guys may look at, certain systems that can be more front end and then more back end in order to actually manage. Because the big thing is just to be upfront, we are not a fully blown out CRM. I am a light CRM, so I can put notes on contacts, I can set up follow-ups, notifications go off. But when it comes to autoresponders and things like that, autoresponders are awesome because they're kind of like a drip campaign. They drip on them, right? Which I think is awesome. You're definitely going to want Cam, that whole back end system. It's interesting. I was on the phone with a girl named Angeline, and I'm not really sure what system, but it was amazing. She was promoting. Now, this was a crazy expensive system. Cam, you probably know more about them than I do, but it was like a $3,000 system. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen, so especially I've seen ones that are obscenely priced based on how many even just contacts that some of these CRM systems have, just based on contact. It doesn't matter if they're active, what you're sending on them, but just to host like 1,000, 10,000 contacts, they'll charge you like $400 a month. It's crazy obscene. Like my software, I've been with them so long, I actually have unlimited because I've been with them so long. So I can have unlimited subscribers to my campaigns because I've been with them for nearly a decade.
But it just blew me away, because when I was talking to her, I just said, but what do you do for someone that's brand new that doesn't have even 10 contacts? Like, they don't have 10 prospects yet. And it was like literally like she hit a brick wall. It's like, yeah, dude, I get it that you have this entire back end system, but if you don't have any contacts and you're at a position of Casey that's brand new, where do you start? And you got to have some strong frontline, easy ways to connect. Then what you do is our system will give you the ability to export, and really where your system nurtures and farms, because it's all about business timing, which is super awesome. You know what I'm saying? Where you can really, because honestly, we're always out there looking for some really, really great back end systems for business owners, because once this thing starts to kind of like move, it's kind of like a junk drawer. It only becomes a junk drawer when it becomes busy, right? Like, where is everything? And I think that a lot of businesses, they throw their contacts, but they're not managing their contacts, and they lose huge opportunities, which is probably what your platform does probably really amazing with.
Really amazing for. Definitely. And I mean, Rob, you've been in the network marketing space, you know it. I've been there as well. Fortune's in the follow-up. So yeah, having that follow-up, that drip, it helps. Like, I have plenty of sales that happen on my system that people I've never even talked to, like you said, not having to pick up the phone, having the business run in automation. I have people that I've never spoken to. They've seen one of my videos or seen some of my content, gone to my website, completed the entire process from start to finish, because I have the content that walks them through it. Yeah, and it's definitely something to start with. But definitely, we'll definitely connect, Rob, start to build that into the platform. But yeah, definitely come on the groups, share that. I think it's definitely a great space. That looks like what you've got going on. I'll check it out some more and then get some more in-depth analysis on it. That's where a lot of people come to me with my analysis and the things that I kind of go through, because I've had a lot of experience, been through network marketing, launched my own businesses separate outside of network marketing, still have network marketing companies running. Because I have the automation and everything set up behind it. So I help, and I try to, help people from start to finish, get their business from wherever it is to wherever they want it to go. I mean, that's all different, different aspects for every person.
And the one thing that I think that you're going to love is our platform is going to provide you leads. Okay. And what I say by leads is, people have the ability to search you out. People have the ability to search things out right on our platform. And right away, they have the ability to connect to you. So let me give you an example. When I learn a little bit more about your service, if you go onto my note card, you can actually check it out by going to allaboutrob.com. You can kind of see it on your screen. One thing that you're going to see is partners that I do business with, right? So this isn't like just a testimonial. This is what we call preferred partners. So if someone's like, man, Rob's really helped me with my business. Well, listen, I didn't do it myself. I have an awesome partner named Cam. And when you click on preferred partners, right there, Cam, they can click on you. They can see everything that Cam is doing, and they can immediately hit message. And now they're connecting to you ASAP and say, hey, Cam, I came from Rob. Is there something, can you help me out with this? The big thing is you're tied into a community So we're not sitting out there on an island ourselves. And I know that your system really isn't designed, like your back end system isn't designed that way. But what we want to do is my mind is, how do we get prospects and leads just like Dana in, right? Casey in, get them moving, and then really give them a strong back end product so they can take those contacts and then throw them into autoresponders. I think like one thing that we want to, you know, we do some teaching on is shorts. I think videos are super, super important.
Yeah,
but again,
is important.
But you hit it right on the head. It's about, you look at so much stupid stuff online and you're like, I can't, it's so brainless, right? And that's what I wanted to stay. That's why we created the no card, to say, how do we just stay on business? Like, listen, there's a lot of crap going on in Israel and all this stuff all over the world. Okay. There's a lot of really big things that are going on, but here's the thing. Right now, I need to put my blinders on and I just want to do my business, right? I don't want to see politics. I don't want to see Trump stuff. I don't want to see Biden stuff. I don't want to see any of that crap. I want to focus on growing my business. And that's what the no card is. It's a safe place to grow your business without all the chaos, all the garbage. So you can log on, you could check your leads, you could check your reporting, you can update, you could send a social post, you could send a media post, you could do all this stuff. You can even interact with each other, and then you can get off of it. But it's a powerful platform because it keeps drawing you in. This isn't just, I look at some of these things, I always tell people the story of like, you know, Snapchat is such an amazing story of what they were proposed of. I think it was something like $3 billion that they were going to get bought out by. Well, Snapchat was what never generated a dollar, right? And long story short, Wall Street went crazy that these young guys didn't buy in to this platform of $3 billion. Like, we're giving you $3 billion. Well, it's because they knew what they had, right? And I believe it, just off the top of my head, I want to say that it sold for like $22 billion, like 90 days later, right? So it went from 3 to like 22 billion or something crazy, just undocumented. You guys can check it out. But here's what I'm saying. You know what gave them the evaluation, Cam? An eyeball evaluation. So what they did is they said X amount of users are on the platform for X amount of time during the day, divided out by something like 15 seconds or something, and literally gave an evaluation based on, even though the company wasn't generating the revenue, it put an evaluation on there. Why? Because it was a sticky platform where people kept on coming back. And that's really the power. And I'm going to say this, I know this is streaming through Facebook, this and that, but I'm just going to throw out truth out here. You look at platforms like LinkedIn and things like that, which I see a lot of people on. I've tried to connect with people on LinkedIn. It seems like it's nothing more than, seems like it's like a recruiter, you know what I'm saying, to find people for jobs and things like that. But I've tried to connect on them and no one's coming back. Like I would get a message 9 days later because people aren't engaging on the platform multiple times a day. Well, if I wanted to reach out to you, I don't want to get a message 9 days later. You know what I'm saying? Because you're never on the platform. So that's what I'm saying. I think like there's people start with the mentality. If you can start off with serving and saying, hey, listen, if I can just take care of my customer, regardless, if I can help out Dana and say, hey, Dana, this is what I would do. This is where I'd start off. Okay. Money is money. Let's start off something that's digestible, affordable. This is where I'd start off. Yeah, I believe that if I can take care of someone like Dana and take care of my customers will take care of my business. The problem in the world today, it's not the way it starts. How's it start? How do you serve me? How do you make me money first? And oh, by the way, let me help you out, Dana. Right? That's the problem that you run into in today's world.
Yeah, good information there, Rob. Yeah, it sounds like the platform. There's a platform that I was on years ago, Referral Key. It sounds like it's kind of taking up that type of platform place with the no card, where it's all business focused. Referral Key was all business focused, with referring different businesses, and you could connect with different partners. You had preferred partners on there, whereas different people that those were the people that you actually connected with. So you could send messages back and forth, talk. But then the people that you connected with were the ones that were actually your referral partners, and those would show up on your profile. So yeah, I'm familiar with a similar platform. I've been on a lot of different social media platforms and different marketing platforms. Yeah, I'm on LinkedIn as well. I have automation behind that. Tons of automation behind my Facebook page as well. Facebook's probably my #1 platform right now, just because I've been on it since it opened, when it originally started, when you had to have a
You're embedded in the algorithm.
Yeah, I'm embedded in there from day one. I mean, it continues to grow. I get messages every other day. It says your profile's been expanded. You're continuing to grow based on the content. But that, like I was saying, it's now with social media, a lot of the social media comes down to content. That's why this is on YouTube. It streams. It's just adding more to the content, and more content out there lets people connect. No, but yeah, then it dives into, like Rob, now how you expand on that. Like Rob was saying, is make those connections. The more connections that you can make, the more people that you can talk to. I mean, one of my mentors to me always said, silent marketers don't get paid. So you got to be out there. And you have technology and systems that handle that rejection for you. You can be out there all that much more if you're not dealing with all of those rejections. You just keep on going through the numbers, go through the next. One of the sales ratios that I learned, it's a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 people are not going to buy no matter what you say, because the timing's just not right for them. 1 out of 10 people is going to buy no matter what you say, because the timing is right for them. That other 8 to 10 is going to come down to your skills and your follow-up. Whatever you're doing, your content, however you're connecting with that person, how they're resonated with you, and what's influencing them to buy. And it generally takes anywhere from 5 to 7 exposures of a product before somebody buys something brand new that they never heard of. So most of the time, people are going to follow up. That's why the follow-up is key, so that people can follow up and continue to see. And having that content allows them to indirectly continue to see your face, your images, your products, by having all of that different content. So they know it's good that you're expanding into another market, showing those additional products, because once you start to market those other products, now they'll see your other Halloween dolls and everything else. So it ties back into the rest of your content. So as you start to produce more and more products and have more things out there, then it connects back to the other side of your business as well. But definitely content and following up is going to be key in everything with your businesses.
Yeah, quality content, I think, is one thing that I think that people really lack. And it's crazy, because I jump on some of these, and some of the content is there. The problem with it, it's so crazy outdated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The software I use, they constantly update. ChatGPT got hot. They're like, all right, we're going to add AI into ours. So they continue to upgrade in everything they, when social media, everybody wanted social media, they added the social media poster. They added integration into Facebook Messenger, and people were on Telegram and WhatsApp. They added integration into that. So it's like, it really, they continue to constantly, like we said, millions of dollars into developers that continue to, when the technology changes, they update and change with everything.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I promote the platform here on this group, is because it can literally help any type of business owner, because it can integrate in so many different ways of where they want to take their business. And I'm a firm believer to have technology in place, because it can do the heavy lifting.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, Dana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, so when you say content, do you mean content as far as on your website? Like, do I have to manually do it? Or you said there's your company, or there's companies that do that for you?
Or there's companies that do that for you. Part of the platform, they've tag team with Fiverr. You can get a Fiverr content creator, but then it, like Rob was saying, quality content as well. So you want to have something that fits into your niche and fits with your market. So you've got to learn a little bit about your market, of what kind of content that you want to produce out there. Like you were asking that question with the influencer. If the influencer doesn't have content that relates to your target market, it doesn't matter how much that influencer sends out that information. If that content doesn't resonate with their following, then it's never going to equate to dollars on your end. So it really kind of depends on your target market and your niche of what type of content you're going to actually put out there.
So when you say put out there, do you mean like on the website, or like
anywhere online?
Anywhere online will tag it back to my website according
correct.
to
you can either have it build back to your website. I'm a proponent of having it build back to my website. My website has contact information, it captures leads, as well as has it connect to my Facebook as well. So I get contacts that come in directly from there as well, on my different pages and things that I have set up. But yeah, you'll want to have a tie back. And most of the industry, it will be a call to action, somewhere that they can go of where you want to direct them to. So you can put that at the end of your content or on top of it, floating over, depending on how you're managing that content. But yeah, you always want to have some type of tie back and have them directed to the next step.
And what type, so as far as like the leads, is there, who do you recommend as far as getting the leads without getting a lot of junk leads?
You'll always, anywhere online, end up with some form of junk leads. And that's where the technology comes in, to where, like Rob was saying, you can use technology to filter out those leads. So you use the technology, like I have technology that'll follow up and have campaigns that'll go through and direct them back. That's why I have automated processes. And the people that are really serious about it, they'll end up purchasing the product and I'll never need to talk to them. The junk leads, my autoresponder will go through and filter those out. The ones that are really interested, they will reach out to you and contact you. If you set up places where they can get in touch with you, like Rob was saying, with his platform where you have a message like such as LinkedIn, if that's not a platform that they're using, they're not connecting with you 10, 20 days later. It depends on the lead that you're getting. If they're really looking for your product, they're going to get to it. So it's really, you got to direct them to the ways to get in touch with you. Whether if that is your website and I have methods on my website to contact me and capture leads. It depends on where you want, but you have to direct that traffic, because if you don't tell them where to go and where to get in touch with you, then how are they going to know to get in touch with you? Because like Rob was saying, there's billions of websites out there. If they find it and they can't complete a purchase, definitely making sure that your website functions properly. If they can't complete a purchase, or they can't get in touch with you, or they have no way to check on their orders, things of that nature, then all of those play factors in those leads even coming into your website. And that's where the quality comes into that Rob was talking about. You got to have that quality and have everything set up. Really,
yeah,
so that,
Dana. Yeah, not cutting you off, Dana. One thing that he's talking about is, I love the autoresponder thing that he's talking about, because the autoresponder for you is it really is going to filter the trash out, or like the dead leads. And even in today's world, what it also does is it also filters a lot of bots out. You have to be really, really cautious. There's a lot of companies out there that are they're going to give you a bunch of fake garbage, so it looks like their services are doing something,
leads.
right? Right, 1,000 leads, right? But when I talk about content, and just think about this for a second, very few people read anything. Okay, I talked to a copyright guy, and the challenge with a copyright guy today, exactly what Cam was talking about, ChatGPT, you can go out there and say, go out there and give me a killer sales headline based on this industry with this type of vibe, like, sassy or whatever. And chat's going to go out there and give that to you, right? So when I talked to this guy, it was kind of like dead in the water, because I was like, dude, most people don't read anything. That's why YouTube Shorts and Reels and clips are so important, because the attention span of not just this generation, we're on generation number 2. 2 generations are like good luck trying to captivate them. And that's why you got to bang video. That's why TikTok is so big. Okay. You got to bang fast video. And but in that same breath, you got to have content. You are your brand. You are the one. And if you're the face, then they need to understand who Dana is and understand the power of you. If you just try to do that through copy on your website, dead in the water. I mean, it's literally like still water, right? It's like a swamp. No, what you need to do is you need to keep creating content. My thing is schedule your day. And I swear to you, it takes you, especially like for you, because you already know what you're doing when it comes to your product. I don't care if you schedule just 45 minutes a day. From 10 in the morning to 11 or whatever, I'm going to create video content. Get out in front of your camera. No one's going to see it. And just say, hey, everyone, this is Dana, blah, 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 and do it. And then start posting. Always remember this, amateur hour sells. Listen to me. Nobody cares. So don't get caught up in what you're looking like. And is my makeup good? Is my hair good? Am I this? Dude, nobody cares. Okay. What they care about is the content. What they care about is what you're actually saying. Make sure your audio is there. Make sure your video is there. If your audio sucks, you're screwed. If your video sucks, you're screwed. And try to shoot videos in portrait style, because Instagram, Snapchat, blah, 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 that's really where you can post them. But it's that strong content. And here's the deal. It's about consistency. consistent. But just like Cam said, Cam and I know we're running out of time. I apologize.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyways, just make sure that, like he said, on every single video that you have a way that someone can contact you. That's all. Because you don't know what they're going to be connected to.
Yeah, and Dana, you can control that contact. If you want them to connect with you on Facebook, or you want them to connect with you on whether it's your phone number or whatever it is, direct that contact. Tell them, here, contact me at this particular place to get more information or place your order. Or if you have questions, direct that contact, because you can control where they contact you when you have that. And that's when that'll help filter out some of your leads as well. You'll know when they're contacting you by a certain method. They've followed your other content, or they've seen something else, and they're contacting you a specific way that you told them to.
Yeah.
Totally.
But yeah, definitely we are out of time
yeah.
for this month. Definitely some great conversations. Definitely hop on again with us next month. Anybody else that's out there, if you haven't joined the Meetup group, join with us so you can get your questions answered on the Zoom live. But definitely you can follow all the recordings on the Facebook, or I'm sorry, on the YouTube channel. It'll also be on Facebook as well.
So Cam and Rob, I did
Yes.
want to give you my email address just in case.
Yes.
It's Dana, DANA, at Dolly.
You can go ahead and throw it in the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, just right here at the chat here.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because YouTube, with throwing out the email address, they'll do some blocking on the videos.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it all has to be written out. So you can throw it for us. You can throw it in the Zoom chat, and then if you want, I can put it in the description if you want in the YouTube video.
Okay. Yeah, because I would like to talk to you guys more.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to put my cell up here also, because this is just for this chat or whatever. So it ain't
Yeah.
9100. That's my direct cell. I always tell people, if you guys need me, it's always good to just hit me up right there, so you're not waiting. But there's my direct cell also.
Yeah, I'll reach out to you, Rob. We'll get connected.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to chat with you, Cam, also, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that are growing their businesses, networkers, things like that. And it all comes down to lead generation. I'm a huge fan of telling these people, I don't care how big your network marketing company is, you need to control your own data. Don't be just jumping on those company apps out there, because you know how it is. These people start making $10,000 a month. They have a target on their back. They get kicked out, and their company takes all their leads, and they walk away after 18 months with no prospects.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're gone with the quickness. Yeah, definitely got to control your own content, dude.
I'm really big on lead generation. I've worked for companies where I've had to do, use lead generation CRM system, and it's great. It is really, really great to have. That's definitely for sure. So I really like that. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for joining. And again, we'll be on next month. It'll be the third Saturdays of each month. So
third Saturday.
Third Saturdays of each month for this group, because I have my other meetup groups through the month. But yeah, each month we'll be on. Okay,
I love that you guys do it on Saturday, because I have such a hard time during the week. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I used to have ones on the week, and it was always I used to have them on Thursday nights. Only when football season was off, though.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for joining, guys. We'll meet again next month, but definitely feel free to reach out to me at any time.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks so much.
Yep.
Talk to you guys soon. All right.